We take refuge in the Kandaru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the Mandala Suyadams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dhakas, Dakinis, and the Dhamma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. And try to hardware enlightenment. I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the example of Bodhisattvas. As previous Buddhas embraced enlightenment, the progress on the Bodhisattva's path are to for the benefit of all sentient beings giving birth to Bodhicitta and apply myself to complete stage of the path. And the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent. I take refuge by the merit of generosity and other good deeds. May I attain Buddhahood for this. May I attain Buddhahood for this, for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering, the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in calamity, free from attachment and aversion. So we skip the 7-lamp prayer today. So the ground is sprinkling with the scented water, and strewed with the flowers, adorned with the meru, the spring mountain, the four containing the sun and the moon. As Buddha fair offer it, may all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha first. To the Lama who possesses the Tirikayas, I offer ordering the sacred offerings, with my body wealth and all that is visible. Please grant me the supreme realization and enlightenment. Whatever merit I have gathered through postrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of enlightenment, all sentient beings, all these are dedicated. Om Guru Rinna Mandala Banza Manga Samandra Savaran Samaya Hom. I call refuge on all the world. Your fame provides the 3,000 words. You are victor over Yadara with wardrobe. I bow feet of Father Jigtin Songong. Continue laughing with no one but you. Compassionate one grant your blessings. Dispel darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unlimited nature of the mind. Please stand the way of Dharma of the true vehicles and the combination according to disposition and likewise mental capacity of sentient beings. His wisdom is brilliant like the sun, free of the clouds of two words, and perceive the various steps of knowledge in the true nature. For this reason, he holds wisdom, takes at his heart, he has a compassion for all beings who are suffering from the darkness of ignorance in the presence of samsara, as a father for only son. Like a thundercloud awakening those who are sleeping in ignorance and losing the channel of karma through the 60 branch of Haramani speech. He wears the wisdom to cast sudden over suffering to dispel darkness of confusion. And the Bodhisattva form is pure from beginningless time. Fully accomplished in the 10 levels and the perfect in the body of all knowledge. I supplicate you to magician adorned by 112 Sound Buddha to dispel darkness of my ignorance. Om Arapasana de 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 Om Arapasana. Om Arapasana de 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 Om Wange Yoram Om Wange Yoram Om Wange Om Wange Yoram Om Wange Yoram Om Wange Yoram Om Wange Om Wange Yoram 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 Om. You who are the perfect beautiful body, whose flame of wisdom blesses and dispel the darkness of all ignorance, are posted before you in the presence of Manjushri. Yoneglen Jangwa Bo Ye Rome Rabdembar Jidin the moment Zarwan Jamba Yang Lo Zanzer Du Dongge Duje Jaje Reisen Yen Jam Ado Deje Bonjong Ba Sarja Lambo Dovra Jibago Jaja Yarbe Jalaga Zanza Dorje Yanje Del Maroda Marba Malai Jije Gambo Pamoy Jarwai Digombe Gaja Lama Namla Zorwande Rome Ije Yanje Hodang ne de zom san je gen je ngo nye ran sem je gen ngo zon don ze be za ve lama nam la zorwa ne. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. So we continue the Bardo teaching. So we finish, the two sections. Two sections means Buddha Verochana and Buddha Vajrasattva. This first day, second day, the experience for Bardo beings. So we finish that section. I think today we are in the south. So Rinasambhava, I think so. Then, we have to understand this, right? Dharmakaya liberation, Sambhogakaya liberation, Nirmanakaya liberations. So meditators, Mahamudra meditators have opportunity to liberate in the Dharmakaya. That is come to the death Bardo. And then Sambhogakaya liberation is right now we're sharing these instructions, Sambhogakaya liberation. So first Dharmakaya liberation is two different areas opportunity. We already talked, and then Sambhogakaya liberation has many opportunities. So depending the disease, the connections. We have 5 Buddhas. So which Buddha have more connection to, close to that Buddha, and then we have an opportunity to liberate in that, Buddha's pure line. So first we already talked Buddha Verochana is, who has opportunity to liberate in that state. So purification, ignorance. So then we talked to Buddha Vajrasattva, Akhobhya, and that's purification, anger, and mirror-like wisdom. So some has opportunity to liberate in that state. If not, so then they're here mentioned yet, even after being introduced in these ways, like, or they're introducing, you have a Buddha Verochana, also the Amongaside, Buddha Vajrasattva, if you have these instructions, but still you didn't know, recognize, no liberating, then, go to in this third state. So third is, even after being introduced in this way, there are some individuals who were turned away because, no connection to liberate in that state, turn away in fear from the light, ray, hopes of compassion. So no recognize that, yeah, the Buddha's compassion is rising to the light rays, light radiate. If you due to your obstacle, you no recognize that and you run away from that, then being grabbed by pride and powerful negative obscurations. So go to controlled by ego. So due to that, cannot, not possible or no have opportunity to liberate. And Buddha Vajrasattva, the states, then go into this third state. So this obscuration is pride, power of negative obscuration. Then, so it is that on the third day, so person who pass is not third day, actually it's kind of goes to sixth day. Reason is, 3 days unconscious. So waking up, and then we call the fourth day first day, fifth is the second day, sixth is the third day. So some, this Bardo prayer performing counting is not starting from the death day, starting from the third day. So that's why I think this, third day is normally we counting is the sixth day. Then the Buddha transcending Lord Rinasambhava's example of a deity will come to escort the disease. So Buddha, Rinasambhava then come to, protecting for the disease. Then, and simultaneously, same is the, just other idea, no difference. The light path indicative of the human realm will emerge. So human beings, the realm will emerge. See, if we don't recognize this light, then where we go? So it's go to human beings realm. So that's why, these obscurations, human being obstacles. So actually, see, why we going come to in this third day? Why we not liberate in the second day Buddha Vajrasattva's pure line? The reason is ego, pride. So they control us. So that's why we come to in this third day still in the Bardo. Then, if third day Rinasambhava comes, could be have opportunity to liberate, but obscuration is a human being obscuration, can be take to fourth day. So that's why, human ring, this says the human ring will emerge, means like the light is human being, karmic imprint is emerging together with Rinasambhava. So again, calling the disease by name. So then, this instruction is for sharing to the disease. We calling the disease a name, and we give this instruction with the following the words. So following words is all child of Buddha nature, lesson without destruction. On the third day, the purity of the entire element, earth, will arise in the form of a yellow light. At this time, so say each this I already mentioned, each this Buddha when comes, so we have obstacles and emotions, wisdoms together. So that's why the very simply just you have to understand what Vajrayana teaching is, five aggregates. If not recognize five aggregates, recognition, knowing it is truth, is five Buddha. And then if recognize five female Buddha, if not recognize five elements. And if knowing is true, is wisdom, five wisdom. If not knowing is five afflictive emotions. So that's why we have a 5, 5, 15th. negative 15, positive 15. So negative 15 is, if we don't know, we don't recognize, then this all 5 is negative. Element is become harmful. Aggregates also become rising to fears, frightening. Emotions is karmic imprint, control, manipulating, take birth to these different realms. So it's negative 15, 5, 5, 15. Then if you recognize emotion, 5 is 5 wisdom. No emotion exists. If we recognize, 5 aggregates, 5 aggregate is true. The nature reality is 5 Buddha. And no harmful, no frightening. Okay, so if we recognize 5 element is 5 female Buddhas, not element, control and making all this different experience, rising. So that's why 15 positive, long as we haven't recognized that, we can liberate, knowing that truth. The problem is Bardo beings not knowing that truth because controlled by, all these delusions. So affective emotion, karmic imprints are very strong. No recognized truth is always followed by the delusion, so that's the mainly we have to understand. And then this South Buddha, Rinasambhava. So is when he comes, is called yellow light. At the same time, from the yellow salting Buddha fair of the glorious Sarimata is female Buddha. Transcending Lord Rinasambhava were drawn before you. His body is yellow in color, holding in his right hand a jewel, seated on a horse throne, and immersed by his supreme concert Mamaki. See, this is his concert is Mamaki. So that's a effort to us. But Rinasambhava, really, who's Rinasambhava? The Rinasambhava is we have to know the aggregates, element and is rising form of is element is earth element, and then so this is coming with this the aggregates. So see, aggregates is coming here. They are with these two, Buddha, mean Buddha also has some, here with coming with these retinos, Bodhisattvas, by 2 male Bodhisattvas, Asanga Garbha and Samandabhada, in the example. So these 2 is Bodhisattvas. Samandabhada is sometimes you refer to, Dharmakaya Buddha. Sometimes Samandabhada is, Bodhisattva's name. So that's why King of Aspiration prayer is come from this Samandabhada Bodhisattva, his aspiration. So same name, but one is Dharmakaya Buddha, one is Bodhisattva's form. So this is Bodhisattva's form. And two male Bodhisattvas, Malaya and Drupa. Thus 6 Buddha bodies will be shining before you from within a space of rainbow light. And then, so these 6 Buddhas appear to, for the disease will be shining before you from within a space of rainbow light. So then that's, if recognized is a six Buddhas. If not recognized, is like flattening light. So that's we already mentioned like before. Then this sorty Buddha is, yellow light indicative of the persisting combination of sameness, which is the natural plate of the aggregates of feeling. So sorting Buddha is associated aggregates as a feeling. Feeling is rising to flattening, not knowing truth. Then aggregates of feeling, feeling normally control us. If you recognize, nature of the plate of the aggregates of feeling, then is aggregate of feeling is Rinasambhava. If not knowing, then aggregates of feeling, just we know like feeling always control us. We always, follow our own feelings. So that means, delusion feeling. And reality, natural plate of aggregate feeling is Rinasambhava. If knowing is Rinasambhava, not knowing is aggregate of feeling. So then this Rinasambhava, wisdom is a persistent cognition of wisdom. Persistent cognition. So persistent cognition of sameness, is economic wisdom, actually economic wisdom. Sameness means economic wisdom. Economic wisdom is associated with pride, ego. So, long as ego control is negative. And if we knowing ego is emptiness, knowing, ego is not exist truly, inherently, is emptiness. You have ability to recognize that the ego is not ego exist. Ego is transformed to, it's called economic wisdom. So here mention is like little slightly different persistent cognition of sameness. Sameness is like economic oneness. Then see aggregates is feeling, but in not knowing is you really recognize is Rinasambhava. Then element is earth elements. So that's the reason, earth element is always represented with yellow color. So we talk about the 5, colors associated with Buddha. So the salt is yellow color. Reason is, element of the earth. So then disease has the experience, this, yellow light radiates, yellow and dazzling, adorned by greater and lesser similar points of light, reddening, clear, and unbearable to the eyes. So very powerful yellow light is appear to in the disease eyes. So where emanate from the heart of Rinasambhava and his concept. So that is actually rising from, Rinasambhava and his concept, this yellow light. Very powerful. You don't see the Rinasambhava, you see only this yellow bright light. So who, knowing this teaching, who practice, Bardo hearing liberation, when this light comes, so you recognize it's Rinasambhava's concept, his emanation, or come to rescue us. So if then you can calling to them, you can take refuge to Rinasambhava, you will become enlightenment or liberation to this Rinasambhava pure line. Take, birth to Rinasambhava pure line. But normally, beings don't recognize this like this Rinasambhava concept and his concept. Why? The reason is because due to attachment. Attachment wanted to take us to next state. So human beings run. So that's why attachment is, here the actually not associated with the Rinasambhava attachment. Rinasambhava associated with pride, but pride ego job is not liberate in the Buddha Vajrasattva second state. They bring into this third state. Okay, so here the attachment job is we not liberate in this place, third state. The attachment take us to in the fourth state. So that's why this you have to understand what all going on. So Rinasambhava is actually not associated with attachment, but attachment due to attachment not liberate us in the Rinasambhava, this Buddha pure line. Because the attachment job is they take to the human beings around. So in the way shine precisely before you at the level of your heart with such brilliance that your eye cannot bear it. Then together with the light of pristine cognition are draw blue light. So it's draw blue light come together. So the draw blue light is representative attachment. Okay. Attachment light is blue light. So, you look to the Om Mani Padme Hum. Man, man, Om Man, Om Man, Om is God's name, Ma is and jealousy God's man. Ne is a human being. Ne usually your painting is also blue color. So the reason is blue color symbolize that is attachment, and why is man ne has blue light because purification attachment. So that's why this pristine cognition of draw blue light indicative of the human realm. We're also drawn before you and touch your heart. Then at that time, under the sway of pride, you will wish to turn away in fear and terror from the bright yellow light, and you will come to delight in the draw blue light of the human realm and fear attachment towards it. So see here evolve these two negative emotions. We why we not understand the reason here is like this. The Buddha like we not recognize the reason is under the sway of pride. Pride also obstacle you sway away. You will wish to turn away in fear because you get fear that the Buddha's light and terror from the bright yellow light. Then what we do is, and you will come to delight in the draw blue light. The draw blue light is human being realm and fear attachment towards it. So attachment. So now with instruction to the disease. At that moment, abandon your fear of the yellow light. We're telling that don't need to scare the yellow light and recognize it is pristine cognition. Equanimity, yellow and dazzling, red and clear. Let your awareness relax and abide directly within it in a state of no activity. So this is the instruction. It's a very beautiful instruction. So when we get into the Bardo, so what we have to do, we need to get more relaxed. And normally, Bardo beings has so much fears, no relax. And they don't know what is right, what is wrong, because due to, fears, and no relax. So this beautiful instruction, what we're telling the Bardo beings. So, see, we say recognize it. It is in a pristine condition. This yellow light you have to recognize. And, then dazzling, reddening, and clear. So, don't feel scared. Don't run away from this yellow light. So how to do that? Let your awareness relax. Mind, must be relaxed and abide directly within it. Means just go directly into looking into your natural mind. Hold that ripa. So this instruction is also same as in the Khenpo Zambo prayer we have. Khenpo Zambo prayer, when you have these fears in the Bardo, so we telling the instructions, relax the mind, look into your natural mind, hold the awareness. So here also mentioned, when we have this so busy fear, and then in that time, mind must be relaxed and looking into your own nature. Hold that awareness. So let your awareness relax and abide directly within it, and there are still no activity. Still no activities, stay in the natural mind, not conceptual thoughts. That's the, if long as you have that ability, you can be directly realized because you stay in the Dharmakaya, natural mind. You have ability to recall your Dharmakaya, natural mind. If not that, then again and again, have confidence in it, be drawn to it with longing devotions. So then, make more, confidently, and knowing what is it, like that is yellow, strong one, shining is knowing, it is recognizing, is natural luminosity of your own awareness. And then, create devotion to Rinasambhava concert and all these bodhisattvas. Luminosity of your own awareness, even though you may feel no devotion towards it and have not recited the aspiration prayer. So if you recognize, you have ability to, if you recognize it as the natural luminosity of your own awareness, then even you know supplication, you don't create devotions, so you become inseparable with all these Rinasambhavas, enlightening form body, because you have ability to highest level, you can record, this natural luminosity of your own awareness. You can liberate. Even you don't create devotion, you don't ask, ask protection, you don't, ask, please take refuge, no, you're not taking refuge. You naturally have power, become oneness in the Buddhas. So without this, still you can liberate. See, even though you may feel no devotion towards it and have not recited the aspiration prayer, all the Buddha body and the leg rays will dissolve inseparable into you, and you will attain Buddhahood. So, see, this is the point is, if we don't have ability to record this, the nature of luminosity of your own awareness, if you don't have ability that, then we have to create devotion, and we have to calling the, Buddha, supplication, taking refuge to this, Buddha. Then that helps us, rescue us to take birth to the Pure Land. In this, which Buddhas, you have ability, you take birth to that Pure Land. But somebody, who have ability to recognize own natural luminosity, if you have ability to recall your true nature mind, Ripa, and then even you don't create any devotions, you directly liberate, inseparable with Buddha's enlightenment. That's more powerful. So not talking about taking birth to the, this Buddha's Pure Land. Naturally, the moment you enlightenment, big difference here. So this two opportunity, the first opportunity, most important opportunity is recognize our own natural luminosity of our own awareness. If you have the ability to recognize that without any supplication, without a devotion, you have become enlightened form body, oneness, or the Buddhas. If not that, then we have to create a devotion, we have supplication, take refuge, and then we have ability to take birth to this Buddha's Pure Land. So these two opportunity, I think, here, we have. That's very important. We have to recognize Buddhahood. Then, so if you are unable to recognize these readings as being the natural luminosity of your own awareness, if you're not knowing that, then pray with devotion. So what is the second choice? Pray with devotion, thinking this light ray of the transcending Lord Rinasambhava's compassion. So then we say, I take refuge in it. So that's the second, here, opportunity to liberate. This instruction is very beautiful. So, even we not liberate in the death bardos, still in this third day, still we have opportunity to liberate the Dharmakaya kind of, see, as long as you have ability to recall again nature mind, Ripa. So you can hold your own awareness. If that not that possible, then we have to supplication to the, Rinasambhava family. And, take refuge to Rinasambhava. So that's the second option here. So this in reality is called, this is called reality, Bardo, is the transcending Lord Rinasambhava come to escort you on the first some dangerous pathway of the intermediate states. So we have to recognize that all this, yellow light is not fear that, scared to that. Recognize is Rinasambhava is coming to us, come to escort you on the, first some dangerous pathway of the intermediate states. So it could be have opportunity to recognize this. Long as you have these instructions in the Bardo. The normal people not recognize. The reason is because this yellow light red comes, it's that persons get a very strong fear. And then, you don't want to know that. You want to follow the dim one, blue one, because due to attachment. And aggregates, feeling aggregates makes more scared, more fears, more feeling there. So that's why most people run with this, truth and follow the delusions. This is the light hope of Rinasambhava's compassion, be devoted to it. So it's introducing to the disease. Then do not delight in the dull blue light of the human realm. This dull light is in the inverting path created by your own habitual tendency for deep-seated pride, which you yourself have generated. So we're telling the disease, don't follow the door blue light, door blue light inviting you, but looks very nice, very calm, more peaceful, but it's manipulating. Reality is your this pride, ego, so coming in praying, making you take to next, not liberating. They don't you liberate here. Okay, so they want you go to take birth in samsara. So that's the reason we introduce, disease, like don't follow this. Yourself give generated. So if you become attached to it, if you attach to blue light, you will tumble down into the human realm. So then you will experience the suffering of birth, old age, sickness, and death. So this is the human being's suffering. And there will be no immediate opportunity to escape from the sweep of cyclic existence. There's no opportunity to escape. This doorway is an obstacle, blocking the path to liberation. Do not locate it. Abandon pride. Abandon your habitual tendencies. Do not be attached to the door blue light. Do not cling to it. So it's beautiful instruction. Then, be devoted to the yellow light, golden and dazzling. Focus intently and single meditatively on the transcending Lord Rinasambhava. So very strongly, focusing, supplication, and follow this instruction, follow aspiration prayer. Then this is the instruction, all as a wrong in cyclic existence, drawing by deep-seated pride. May the transcendent Lord Rinasambhava draw me forward, leading me on the path of reading light, which is the persistent cognition of sameness. May the supreme concern Mamaki support me, follow from behind, and thus insecure may I be rescued from fearsome passageway of the intermediate state, and be escorted to the level of utterly perfect Buddha. So this, supplication prayer, calling the Rinasambhava and concert. So we have these prayers already mentioned, we have the power text, the long one in there. We have the sixth Bardo and also this aspiration prayer too. So now you learn this hearing liberation, then you go back to read this aspiration Bardo prayer. Is you recognize is very profound, very powerful meaning in there. If you go directly to that prayer, you don't recognize why we calling, Rinasambhava, why we asking Mamaki support me from behind. So long as you learn all this detail information, Bardo hearing liberation, then this prayer you really understand. Even short is very profound. Meaning is very beautifully is there. So by making this aspiration prayer with a fervent devotion, you will dissolve into rainbow light in the heart of the transcendent Lord Rinasambhava, and you will attain Buddhahood as the Buddha body of perfect resource. So if you have ability to, do the aspiration, take refuge through devotion, calling the Rinasambhava, then you can liberate in this the states or in this section. So normally, Bardo beings, they don't have opportunity to call, through devotion, the Rinasambhava, because there, confusions, fears, frightening, and delusion, so much going on. They don't have opportunity to call, minds not relax. So that's why, when we go into this area, when we arrive into this experience, so we have to remember all these instructions. In this 14 Buddha fed of glorious Sarimata, so we become enlightened into this 14 Buddha pure line. So then, feeling aggregates transform to Rinasambhava, and so earth element is transformed to this female Buddha Mamaki. The ego of pride is transformed to equanimity, wisdom. So we are become enlightened into this pure light. Then due to other emotions, maybe many people no opportunity to liberate in this place. So then what happening is there is no doubt that if the diseases are receptive to these introductions. So normally, if have an opportunity to giving this instruction to disease, the disease should be have an opportunity to understanding, recognize liberation in this place. So it's somebody have instructions during the lifetime in this instruction. When that person get in the Bardo, somebody performing this hearing liberation, there should be disease that person is liberated in the Bardo. So here is mentioned is no doubt that if the diseases are receptive to this introduction, they will attain liberation. But see, think about many beings don't have these instructions. Secondly, when they die on the Bardo, people not perform these instructions for them. So that's why, most beings not opportunity to recognize this. Yet, even after being given this instruction many times, so some also have like lots of obstacles. Even you have these instructions, but cannot liberate. There are some whose positive opportunities have been exhausted by, for example, so there's some, still no opportunity to liberate in this place because due to very strong, heavy negative karma. The normally they say, can liberate in this state, but some not. There are some whose positive opportunity have been exhausted. See, for example, their great negativity or through not having maintained their commitments and so forth. So many, ways create negative karma strongly. Even have these instructions lost. Or even though will not have accepted this introduction, these individuals will have turned away in fear of Buddha, fear of both the songs and the luminosities, and become agitated by desire and negative obscurations. So due to all this, attachment, negative obscurations, that's why they're, become fractioning for songs and luminosity, not knowing, go to the wrong directions. Then what happened is, so it is that on the fourth day, so then goes to fourth day. Okay, attachment, obscuration to the this third day, the why attachment obscuration make third day, because attachment job is take birth in this Amitabha Buddha, like human beings Ram. So Buddha Amitabha is a purification attachment Buddha. Then the transcendent Lord Amitabha, example of deity, will come to escort them. So then fourth day, Buddha Amitabha comes. And that same time, the light path indicative of the realm of the Angushi spirits. See, so this, Buddha Amitabha coming that day, same time is, light bit indicative of the realm of the Angushi spirits. It's hungry gods, karma. So hungry gods karma is which is generated by desire and mercilessness, very stingy, will emerge. So this desire, attachment, very strong desire, and this very strong desire together emerge together. So create, go to the not liberate in this human beings realm, and they want to take to in the hungry gods realm. So this karma. So that time, then, again, calling the disease by name, the introduction should be given with the following words. Child of Buddha nature, blessing without distraction. On the fourth day, the purity of the element, fire will arise in the form of red light. So red light is, Buddha Amitabha is, that's why it's red color. So see, element is fire. Element fire will arise in the form of red light. At this time, from the red wisdom, Buddha fell of the blissful Sukhavati. So Pure Land is named called Sukhavati. The transcendent Lord Amitabha, Buddha is Amitabha, were drawn before you. So attachment, like emotions, attachment. His body red in color, holding in his right hand a lotus flower. Seated on a peacock throne and embraced by the supreme concert Rina Sambhava Pendavasini. So that's the concert for, female Buddha. So she is associated with fire. They are encircled by the two male Bodhisattvas. They also with together two male Bodhisattvas. Avalokiteshvara, I think, and Manjushri. Then and two female Bodhisattvas. Two female Bodhisattvas is Gita and Aloka. So two female Bodhisattvas, two male Bodhisattvas, and then Buddha Amitabha and consort. So it's six together. The six Buddha body will be shining before you from within a space of rainbow light. Red light really indicative of the pristine cognition of discernment. So, the attachment purification, transforming wisdom is a pristine cognition of discernment. Discerning wisdom, we call discerning wisdom. So discerning wisdom is purification, transforming attachment. Red and dazzling, adorned by greater and lesser similar point. So it's so same is, like that is coming. Red and dazzling, adorned by greater and lesser similar points, reddening and clear, bright and dazzling, will emanate from the heart of Amitabha and his consort. So this is a representative Amitabha and his consort, and will shine precisely before you at the level of your heart with such brilliance that your eye cannot bear it. Do not be afraid. So we, sharing this instruction like don't scared for this. So reason is, this light really it is come from Buddha Amitabha's Yabion. So it's knowing is Buddha Amitabha form that light really is. Together with the light, then also the negative light comes together of persistent cognition. A draw yellow light indicative of the realm of ungunacious spirits were also drawn before you and touch your heart. See, this negative light and positive light is you understand, right? Here is see red light comes, yellow light negative comes, and the third day sorting Buddha yellow light is positive, powerful, and blue light is negative. So here is become change to blue. The yellow light is negative, and the red light is positive. So go to the fifth day, then this red light is negative again. So that's you see changing, or it follows it. Very beautifully follow actually. Positive light in here is go to next one is negative, change to negative. So see, the yellow light is sorting Buddha. When we talk about the third day, is positive. The yellow light is representative, Rina Sambhava. But now in come to fourth day, Buddha Amitabha light is red light, is positive, but yellow light is become negative. So together with the light of persistent cognition, draw yellow light, indicative of the realm of anguish spirits, were also drawn before you and touch your heart. So do not delight in the draw yellow light. Do not become attached to it and do not cling to it. At this time, under the sphere of deep desire, so we have a desire attachment, you were washed to turn away in terror from the bright red light, and you will come to delight in the dull yellow light of the anguished spirits and fear attachment towards it. So attached to this yellow light. At this moment, so this is the instruction. So what we have to do in this moment, abandon your fear and recognize the red light. So we have to recognize the red light, bright and dazzling, radiant and clear. To be persistent cognition, we have to recognize its persistent, cognition is disarming wisdom. We have to recognize. So also have to recognize is Buddha Amitabha emanation, like red light, bright light is Buddha Amitabha with concert. Let your awareness relax and abide directly within it, resting in a state of no activity. So if you have ability to, recall your Ripa, mind nature, and watching your nature mind, be in that state, relax your mind, release all the delusion, fears, and long as you have the ability, then we can liberate in that moment. So having confidence in the red luminosity. So be drawn it with longing devotion. Be drawn, I say, so, long as you, same is like what other, we talked already, exactly same, you relax your mind, recognize your nature mind, and then you knowing it is true, And without any other devotions, without, calling the Buddhas, you can liberate. Long as you knowing it is your mind nature. You have ability to recall your mind nature. If you have ability to relax in that state, then without the devotion, without calling Buddha, no need to take refuge, everything dissolve into that. So at that, so even though he says main point is by drawing it along devotion, if you recognize this reading as the nature, see luminosity of your own awareness, long as you recognize, even though you may feel no devotion towards it and have not recited the aspirational prayer, all the Buddha body and light rays were dissolved inseparable into you, and you will attain Buddhahood. So long as you have ability to recognize your own nature, Ripa, if you have ability to record that, and then you liberate without any devotions, without aspirations, you have opportunity to liberate. If you are not able to recognize the readings in this way, then pray with devotion. So then what we have to do, pray with a strong devotion. Thinking this is the likeness of the transcending Lord Amitabha's compassion. So knowing is Amitabha's compassion, I take refuge in it. Thus truly is the likeness hoax of the transcending Lord Amitabha's compassion. Be devoted to it. So we have to create a devotion to Buddha Amitabha Pure Line or Buddha Amitabha form. Do not turn away. Do not turn away red light. And should you turn away, the luminosity will accompany you inseparably. Even you run away, but this, luminosity is still be with you. That's why, when I shared the Dzogchen Mahamudra teachings, talk about the nature of Ripa mind, is, always there, never lost. So even in the Bardo, this luminosity is always with us. So even you run away, but, luminosity is always be with you, will accompany you inseparably. Do not be afraid. So then how do we give instruction to Bardo Beng? So telling them don't feel scared. Do not be attached to the draw yellow light of the Angoshi spirits. So give up the attachment to the yellow light, because yellow light is, representative this, invitation for the hungry ghost ram. This is the inviting path created by your own habitual tendency for deep-seated desire, which you yourself have generated. So you create we created like in the lifetime due to our attachment stages. So create this karma, and know this karma inviting to us go to hungry ghosts ram, and that's why not attached to that yellow light, and pray to red light. Recognize red light is Buddha Amitabha, is his concert emanation, or knowing that. Or when you see the yellow light and bright light, like red light, really bright light, very powerful, and don't get fear, hold your mind stably, look into your nature and hold in that state, then you can liberate. So this many, beautiful instructions. We have many opportunity to liberate many different areas. If you become attached to this door light, then you will fall down into the realm of the anguished spirits, and you will experience unbearable suffering of hunger and thirsty. So extremely suffering, many, the lifetimes. So that's why in this Bardo, when we have this experience, very creature point, knowing what is right, what is wrong. Thus, draw light is an obstacle blocking the path to liberation. So do not be attached to it. Do not attach to yellow light. It's very dangerous. This, when you have a red light with yellow light, follow the red light, not yellow light. When yellow light comes with blue light, then follow the yellow light, not blue light. So that's you have to understand. The negative is very, light is dim, not powerful, very soft, very gentle. Positive is powerful, frightening. So difference. That's why you have to recognize. Do not cling to it. Be devoted to the red light, which is reading and dazzling, and focus intently and single-mindedly on the transcendent Lord Amitabha and his concert, and reciting following aspiration prayer. So he chant this aspiration prayer. All us are wrong in single existence, driven by deep-seated desire. May the transcendent Lord Amitabha draw me forward, leading me on the path of radiant light, which is a persistent cognition of transcending. May the supreme counsel Pendra Vasani support me from behind, and thus secure may I be rescued from the fearsome passageway of the intermediate state, and be escorted to the level of untamely perfect Buddha. So it's that's we have to supplication, chant the prayer very strongly, and then by making this aspiration prayer with the fervent devotion, you will dissolve into the rainbow light in the heart of transcendent Lord Amitabha and his consort, and you will attain Buddhahood as the Buddha body of perfect resource. In this Western Buddha fear of the blessed for Sukhavati, so we have opportunity to liberation to the Sukhavati Buddha Amitabha's purely. So most, beings like opportunity to liberate in this state. Then also, in during the lifetime, we practice a lot Buddha Amitabha, and Buddha Amitabha is more connection because we are human being, and see human being Ram, this liberation Buddha is Buddha Amitabha here. So that's why we mostly human being, I think our have opportunity to liberation to in this place, Sukhavati purely. Because the five Buddhas, we mostly people more close to Buddha Amitabha. We practice a lot, Buddha Amitabha and the Pawa. So more, I think people has opportunity to liberate here. But then some people no instructions, okay? So no Dharma. When they die, so this, bright light, red light comes. It's scared, fierce. They don't recognize what is it is. Follow the other one because reason is other is more, fear more. This yellow dim light is more peaceful, more comfortable feeling, and many, due to also your our attachment, desire, and stingy karma falling to this yellow light path, go that direction, most beings. So who practice Dharma, who practice Buddha Amitabha, who has these instructions, and when we die in the Bardo, someone, perform this instruction, then could be we have opportunity to liberate in the Buddha Amitabha Sukhavati. So it's we hope, we don't go more than this. Okay. And today, I want to stay here, live here, because I have a whole day teaching, morning to enter, so 5 is extremely exhausted, my voice, everything. So I cannot do more than this. Thank you, everyone. So going to do the dedication prayer. Dorjen Jang Deloba Naroba Marpa Malarepa Dharma Lord Gambopa Pamotropa the Lord Gompa, please be stopping us most auspicious bless or Kajulamas. By this virtue may achieve nations by defeating all enemies confusion. May all who travels on waves of birth old age sickness death across the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent precious mind, where is the bomb is no may it rise, unborn may it rise, where is the bomb is no decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray the Lama may have a good health. I pray the Lama may have a long life. I pray that your Dharma activities suffer far and wide. I pray that I may not be separate from you. As Manjushri, the Vero realized the Atomic state and as did the Samandabhada, I will follow in the path and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the bliss of a Buddha who attained the Tirikayas, by the bliss of a truth of an unchanging Dharma, and as such, by the bliss of the indivisible Sangha, order may the merit I shall bear fruit. By the virtue quality in the three times, by my seven all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by in the rule of virtue, may I and all sentient beings calculating answer pass perfect, complete, and precious enlightenment. May the teaching of Guru Digompa Renashiri, who is omniscient Lord of Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue to increase through study, contemplation, meditation, at the end of the samsara. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day, good evening. Tachi Dele. So don't forget the daily prayer.
不切切。
谢谢仁波切，
感恩上师，
感恩上师，
感谢仁波切啦，感谢翻译，
Thank you，参
感谢功德主，
上师，记得了，
谢谢仁波切，
感恩上师，感恩法师，
Thank you so much，
上师，
感恩义师，
感恩王义师，
感恩上师，
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you.
感恩上师，感恩仁波切。
Thank you so much， Rinpoche， 感恩上师，喇嘛亲，喇嘛亲，感恩师父 ，Good night。
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you Rinpoche.
And practice daily prayers. So starting from Thank you, translators.
Que ya le habló del mármol, que el mármol está saliendo apenas cargando el este.
Obrigada, Khenpo, obrigada.
Ricardo.
感恩上师，感恩义师。
上师扎西德勒。
Thank you. Oh.
Thank you, Khenpo.